ನಮೋ ನಮೋ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ
devotees, on behalf of Sri Balaji Temple, we invite you all for the Purandaradasa Kirtana event today. And I will not take more than 2 to 3 minutes. I thank Krishnamurthy Mama. This is the second time I seen him in the temple up here. His involvement in organizing all of you here was amazing. And I wanted to thank Veena Mohan, my good friend, who is here to participate in this event and lead the event today. I wanted to thank each one of the artists. I'm going to understand you are practicing for this for quite some time, even renting a hall. So we could expect a great performance today. It's all, I'm pretty sure our Sri Balaji will enjoy every minute of this concert here. And when I say only one thing is, the name Sri Balaji, if you look at it, is so closely associated with Srivari and Tirupati. The reason being is, our Perumal we received from the mountains of Tirupati. The day he left Tirupati, he was called Srivari. You could see the picture of him. That's where he came. Then when he came to New Jersey, to identify ourselves, we have made the name as Sri Balaji. And as you know, Tirupati Devasthanam provides a platform for an artist to perform. Similarly, we have taken and established a platform at which not only a local artist, we have from internationally the people are come over here and offering their Sevaa to our Perumal through that. There are different ways we perform Sevaa. We chant in the morning, we chant the Vedam and the Prabandham, that he enjoys it in the morning. But in the evening, afternoon, I think he loves this. Because I know when you go to Tirupati, the artists are lined up to perform it. So the stage at which you are doing, and if you have not done at Tirupati, let it be a stepstone. Once you do it here, one day each and all, every one of you should be performing in front of Malayappan at Tirupati Devasthanam. I wanted to thank you. I don't want to take much time. But before I do that, I just came today, and during my absence I realized we have a music system, I think bigger than the Music Academy Hall at Chennai. I need to count how many mics they have it up there. I think I see a lot of mics here. The system is so good for a small place and an upcoming temple. I'll fail my duty if I don't thank. Is Satish is here? Oh, there. I want to recognize Satish and his family. Actually, they are the instrumental for this entire music system. Satish, on behalf of Sri Balaji Temple, we thank you. And as a matter of fact, first time I use the word thank you, we usually bless you with a healthy life up there. With this, I wanted to hand over to Lavanya to start this program and introduce the artist. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so glad to see everyone here. We have a lot of participants. When I started this initiative, the idea was, to continue the composer's legacy. Like we did a program in January for Tyagaraja. I wanted to do one for Purandaradasaru to recognize his compositions and Krithis. But the Navaratna Malika Krithis, which is the gemstones of Purandaradasaru, is not really that popular, it looked like, because not many of them knew it. So I tried to find people who can sing and who can sing those Krithis, and not many of them were available. So I got a group of people who were interested. So many were interested to learn, and I needed to get someone to teach them. So I approached T.S. Krishnamurthy sir, and he obliged to actually teach them and prepare them to bring them to this concert. If you really see in this crowd, there are not many, the participants, there are not many musicians. Almost all of them are amateur, a few of them are music teachers, but most of them don't sing all the time. But you'll be amazed at how they do today, because we've had several rehearsals, and it's been very promising to hear them, and every rehearsal was a treat for me. So I'm hoping everyone would enjoy this event, and and it would be a Sangeet Sevaa for Perumal. So I'm glad everyone's here to enjoy the music with Perumal today. Just to introduce the artists of the evening, I'm going to introduce two people. Vid.T.S. Krishnamurthy. He's from Bangalore, India. So he visits here a couple of times a year. And while he is here for this spring, we did this program. So he hails from a family of musicians. His grandfather, late Vid.T.S.Krishnamurthy, was an eminent violinist and vocalist. His father, T.K. Subrahmanyasastri, was also a renowned violinist. He began his training on the violin at the age of 5 under the guidance of his father. And he has established himself as a reputed classical solo violinist as well as an accompanying violinist for the past 35 years. He has received several accolades, awards, and titles from prestigious institutions all over the world. He runs a school called TSK School of Music, and he has several students performing in US as well as in India. He also puts together several symphonies and ensembles like this one today, in partnership with several organizations throughout the world, and this is the first one in New Jersey actually. And continuing to introduce Ms. Veena Mohan, she's going to be giving a talk on St.Purandaradasa, and as well as she's going to lead the whole program till the Mangalam. Ms. Veena Mohan, she's a speech pathologist by profession who has been working as a consultant in the US for the past 23 years. She's trained in Bharatanatyam and Carnatic music. She's trained in theatre under the guidance of Dr. Natesh Ratna and Sri Sindhuvalli Ananthamurthy. She has played lead roles in many dramas and given performances in India and the US. She has been presenting harikathas in India and New Jersey on several topics, and she did present the harikatha on Saint Tyagaraja in January as well. So welcome to Veena as well as Krishnamurthy sir here. I'm just going to talk about the format of the program today. We're going to start, I'm going to hand over the program to Ms. Veena Mohan. She is going to give a talk on Purandaradasaru for about 15-20 minutes, and however long she takes. And then she's going to lead into the rendition of the Navaratna Malika Krithis. There are about 9 Krithis, with one, the 10th one is the Mangalam. She's going to give the meanings and talk through the songs, and explain what it is, before the song is sung. And we don't really stop in between. There are no breaks, so it's going to be a continuous program till the Mangalam. Welcome everyone again.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to talk about the great saint, Sri Purandaradasa. Purandaradasa's music, literature. There's not enough time to talk about his compositions. Should we talk about the philosophical brilliance of it? Should we talk about the literary brilliance of it? Or should we talk about the bhakti bhavam that is immense in these compositions? And all the songs are in Kannada language. So we thought of giving a little introduction about Purandaradasa, and then a little bit the gist, the summary of the meaning of each song as it is in beautiful Kannada language. Kasturi Kannada. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದರೆ ಅದರ ಆನಂದವೇ ಬೇರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕೇಳುಗರಿಗೆ ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆ, ನನಗೆ ತಮಿಳು ಅನ್ನೋದು ತಂದೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ. ಅದರ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಮಿಳ್ ಎರಡು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ majority let us talk in English so that even the children can understand who Purandaradasa is. That is the whole message, so that the children and the students of music get the gist of. We're going to talk a story. It's story time, kids. We're going to talk about a story. Story about Purandaradasa. Right? When it is story time, we got to listen to the story. For your sake, we have been doing it in English. So shall we start? Right? We're going to talk about a great man. A great saint. His name was Purandaradasa. I'm just going to make it so that it's a little bit more appealing to kids, so that the kids do not make focus. But I guess the moms and others will just go through it. So we'll focus a little bit on small children. Let's talk about Purandaradasa. Purandaradasa was a great saint. He was a musician, he was a composer, he was a poet, he was so many things, all in one person. The contributions of Purandaradasa is so immense to Carnatic music. It is immeasurable. Due to his legendary and significant contribution to Carnatic music, Sri Purandaradasa is called as Sangeetha Pitamaha, Karnataka Sangeetha Pitamaha, father of Carnatic music. Purandaradasa was born in Shimoga district in Karnataka. The name of the small town is called Kshemapura, Tirthahalli Taluk, in Kshemapura in the year 1484. There lived a family, Varadappa Nayaka, married to Lakshmi Bai. Varadappa Nayaka and Lakshmi Bai were married for many years, and still they did not have children. They were great devotees of Lord Sriman Narayana, Tirupati Srinivasa. They went to Tirupati and they prayed immensely with a lot of devotion, and of course finally a child, a male baby was born to them, was full of brilliance. And this child was named after Lord Srinivasa as Srinivasa. He was called as Srinivasa Nayaka. And he got good education. He became expert in Kannada language, in Sanskrit language, and also in music. At the age of 16, he got married to a great devotee of the Lord. Her name was Saraswati Bai. By about 20 years, when he was about 20, he lost his father. His father had a gemstone business and he was a pawnbroker. They call it money lending business. When Srinivasa Nayaka acquired this business, he became immensely greedy. All that he could think about was earning money, 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 all the time. He could go down to any level in order to increase his wealth. He would lend people money and then he would charge interest on it, double the interest, triple the interest, until the poor man loses all his belongings and all the property and money come to Srinivasa Nayaka. So he became rich, 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 and he was called as Navakoti Narayanan. That means he was the owner of 9 crores. That much of money. He was so stingy. He was so rude to people. He was literally like a bad person. But his wife, she was a great devotee, and every day she would pray Sriman Narayana, oh Lord Vitala, please give Sadbuddhi for my husband. Let him do some dhanam, let him do some donation to temples, donation to poor people. And he would not listen to her. Now, Lord Vishnu always listens to his devotees, right? So now he was listening to his wife's request. So Lord Vishnu thought that he is going to help the wife and teach Srinivasa Nayaka a lesson. So now Lord Vishnu came in the disguise of a poor Brahmin. One day, when Srinivasa Nayaka was sitting in his so-called office of money lending, there comes Lord Vishnu in the form of pretense of a poor Brahmin. Brahmin is asking, Sir, I have a son and I am very, very poor. So in order to do the threading ceremony for my child, I need some help, monetary help. Can you please help me? Can you give me some donation? Immediately Srinivasa Nayaka got angry. What do you mean? To do your son's Upanayana, I have to give you money? I have no money to give. If you have any property or anything to lease, to give it over here, I'll give you money. Otherwise, get lost. Now this poor Brahmin is folding hands. No, sir. Please, 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 give me some money. But he made this man, the Lord who is in disguise, come several times to his office. He would not give them money. But finally, the Brahmin said, listen, I am not leaving you until you see me. He is giving double meaning. Until neenu nannannu nodade, nanu ninnannu bidavudilla Srinivasa. Until you see me, Srinivasa, I am not going to leave you. He is not getting it. But finally, Srinivasa Nayaka gets fed up with the Brahmin. He throws some old coins on his face and he said, take this and get lost from here. Now, the Brahmin, he takes the coin, he smiles. Now he comes to his home where his wife is there. He says, Amma, I am performing my thread ceremony. I am very, very poor. Can you please help me? Can you do something? She says, Brahmana, I need to and I want to help you. But unfortunately, nothing of this belongs to me. Everything belongs to my husband. So I cannot give you anything. So Brahmana says, Adu sariyamma, adare, but the mukuti, the nose ring that you have in your nose, that is given by your parents. It is not your husband's. So why don't you give that to me? She said, oh, adu sari. It's all right. Then she removes the mukuti and then she gives to this Brahmin. Now this Brahmin comes back to Srinivasa Nayaka's shrine. Srinivasa Nayaka yells at him, why did you come back here again? I gave you the money already and now you took it. Now again you came back. I can't give you any more. Now the Brahmin is on the other side. I have not come to ask for money. I have come to show you something. And here is the nose ring. Take this and give me some money. Give me about 400 to 500 rupees that I need. once I'm able to repay this, I will come back what it belongs to me. ನನ್ನದೆನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಫ್ರೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ನನ್ನದೆನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಖಂಡಿತ ಬಂದು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ ನಾಯಕ, I will definitely come and take it. This is what he's telling. So Srinivasa Nayaka takes the nose ring. He's astonished. He knows that this nose ring belongs to his wife. And he is conditioned that she should not give any money, anything to anybody. No donations. Nothing. But now she has given the diamond nose ring. He gets so angry. Now he tells the Brahmin, listen, I got to go home and I have got a value. I got to put a value on your nose ring. So you come back in the evening and I will give you the money. So now the Brahmin said, I will come back in the evening. Whatever belongs to me, you got to give me that. Nannadelladavannu neenu nanage tarabeku. He says that and the Brahmin is gone. Now Srinivasa Nayaka comes home. He is so angry. He is yelling at his wife. And so, where is the ring? Where is your nose ring? The wife knows it's gone. I mean, her life is gone. Now either he's going to beat her up or something is going to happen. She runs inside the guard's room, closes the guard's room. Now she cannot face her husband because she went against her husband's words. So now she's praying to Lord Sriman Narayana, Vithala, Vithala, I cannot do this. I cannot take this anymore. So take me. So what she does, the diamond that she has in her finger ring, she breaks that and she puts it in a cup, makes it like a poison. She is crying to the Lord with the full devotion, oh Vithala, help me or take me. And then she's about to drink that poison. Dun! Suddenly the sound inside the poison cup. She sees it. It's the ring, the nose ring that she gave it to the poor Brahmin. How did that happen? How did it come? But she being a devotee, she knows Lord Sriman Narayana is the one who did it. Lord is the one who helped. She comes out running with ecstasy. ನೋಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮೂಗುತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಬಿಡ್ತು. I found my nose ring. Now Srinivasa Nayaka takes that nose ring. He said, how is that possible? I locked this particular nose ring in the treasury in my office. I locked it myself and I have the key right here in my pocket. How did she get the nose ring? He runs back to his office, opens up his locker, and the nose ring is missing. And the locks are still the way it is. He cannot understand how the nose ring which he had kept locked inside and the keys are within him, the lock is not broken, but the wife has the nose ring. How is that possible? His wife, the great devotee of Lord, she tells, who told you this? The Brahmin. There is something to do with this Brahmin. And then they go ask the servant of their office, where did the Brahmin go? The servant points to the Vittala's temple. I saw the man. I saw the Brahmin going into the temple and he never came out. Now to the wife, Saraswati Bai, everything she starts putting 1 and 2 together. He went inside the temple. He never came out. And the words that he said, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ನಾನು ಖಂಡಿತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೇನೆ. Whatever belongs to me, I am going to take it back. And she explains to her husband what has happened. That he has actually, Lord Narayana, Lord Vittala has come right in front of them and they both fail to recognize. So at this point of time, immediately Srinivasa Nayaka, his inner eye opens. He feels and then he decides, all this is, I didn't even recognize the God coming in front of me. And I treated my wife, who is a great devotee of the Lord, in such a way. I did not even, I was so, I gave a lot of difficulties to poor people in order to earn this wealth. What am I going to take? As he's thinking, he decides, I want to give away all this wealth right now. I don't want any part of it. Now, he has 4 children and they all go and say, anybody who want to take my wealth, please come and take. Please come and take. Each and every person in the village, they say no. Adu papadinda bandantaha vastu. That has come out of so many poor people crying. He has earned a wealth like that. That kind of a wealth, it is full of papa. It is full of bad luck. None of us want it. So then Srinivasa Nayaka is so perplexed. He said, I'm giving away 9 crores. He's called as Navakoti Narayana. And nobody wants to take this wealth. Now again, the wife comes to his rescue. He says, dear husband, once you decided all this wealth does not belong to me, I don't want any of this, then why are you worried whether people take it or whether people don't take it? Unless you have left it come, now you are still feeling this is all belongs to me. I am the one who is giving it and they are rejecting it. You leave this letter I. The wealth belonging to you, leave that. Once you leave this I, Lord will come in front of you. Let's go. So immediately he leaves everything. He leaves his mansion, all the wealth that he has. And now the wife gives him the tamburi for the Shruti. She gives the talam. And immediately he composes a song. Adadella olite aitu. Nama Sridharana sadhana sampattaitu. Whatever happened, it happened for good. Why it happened? So that we will do the Sevaa of the Lord. Adadella olite aitu. Nama Sridharana sadhana sampattaitu. And then he gives his full credit to the women, to his wife. And he says, Savira Vagali, Patniya Santati, Savira Vagali, he says. Now this kind of wives, it should triple, quadruple the number of people. It should keep on increasing because my wife is the one who opened my inner eye. Adadella olite aitu. So he leaves all his wealth and then he goes in search of his guru. Then he comes to Hampi, where Vyasarayaru, Vyasatirtha, the exponent of Madhva philosophy is there. He goes and Sharanu, and the Guru accepts him as Shishya. And now Srinivasa Nayaka has been given a new name, a new life. He will be given the name as Purandaradasa. Purandara is Lord Srimanarayana, Lord Vithala, Lord Krishna, his Dasa. That means you are his servant from today on. So Navakoti Narayana became Purandaradasa, Dasa of the Lord. And now you take this tamburi, you have the knowledge of music. Go and sing the glory of Lord. Go teach music. Become Dasa Shreshtanagi Balu. You become the Shreshta Bhagavatottama, Dasa Shiromani Agibalu, the king of all dasas, of all the servants. Go Purandaradasa, go and sing the glory of the Lord. So every day morning, Madhukara Vritti Yennadu, that means he goes Uncha Vritti. He is now going and asking people to give him food. So whatever he collects food from everybody, he keeps it, how much ever is needed for his family, just bare minimum, and he gives away the rest. The person who chased away all the people in order to not even to give a single grain, now he is going and begging people for food. And while he is going from house to house to doing this Madhukara Vritti ennadu, he composes a song, singing songs like, beautiful songs like, Ambiga Naninna Nambide, Jagadambara Ramanana Nambide. You are everything, oh Lord Purandara Vitala. And he travels all around Vijayanagara Empire, where Vyasatirtha was the Rajaguru and Krishnadevaraya was the king. And in the end, once he goes to Tirupati, he composes many songs on Lord Srinivasa, and he gets to meet Annamacharya over there. And even Annamacharya praises Purandaradasa. And it is said that Padumanaba, that song created by Purandaradasa, Annamacharya sings in front of Lord Tirupati Srinivasa. And in the end, when he comes back and settles down in Hampi. So there is a mandapam it is called as Purandara Mandapam in Hampi, where Purandaradasa used to sit and sing glories of the Lord. His songs are numerous. It is said that he has composed about 500,000 songs. About only 1,000 is available for us. They say 475,000 songs were composed by Purandaradasa, and the rest 25,000 was Madhupati, his son, later on called as Vijaya Vittaladasa, created the next 25,000 songs. His contributions to Carnatic music is immeasurable. He is the Karnataka Sangeetha Pitamaha. He is the one who put that we need to learn in a systematic way. Sarale Varase, Janti Varase, Alankara, Geeta, Lakshana Geeta, Swarajite, all this gradation, the levels that was created by Purandaradasa, all Varnamettus, the scholarly people, they give the attributes, they say it is Purandaradasa's direction, it is him who created. He also thought about, instead of teaching the children, he teaching the music students in different ragams. First he thinks about, maybe he will teach it in one in Karahara Priya ragam, one in Kalyani ragam, like that. Then he said, no. In order to learn in a systematic way, we got to pick Maya Madhava Gowda. So he picked the Maya Madhava Gowda, and then he put a gradation in the music system. This is the way that the children have to, music students have to learn. This, after this, after this. So he gave that gradation. He is the first one to bring the fusion, together the raga, bhava and talam into the compositions. And his songs were so like soul stirring. Either it could be the bhavams, all kinds of bhavams, whether it is anxiety, whether it is the conflict, whether it is the despair, whether it is the fear, whether it is the hopes, you take any emotion, it is there in his compositions. You want to see Navavida Bhakti, it is there in his compositions. He's the first one who brought the folk music into to the Bhakti music. And he said, Bhakti is the basis. So now it is said that for Tyagaraja, Purandaradasa was the guru. Manasika guru was Purandaradasa. And even Tansen's guru was Purandaradasa's disciple. So like this, if we have more time, then we could go one more story, or we could end it. We'll end it. Because I wanted to talk about, in the Pandrapur, there is a big pillar, Purandara pillar. It is called as Purandara pillar, but due to short of time, now this great saint, today we are going to sing the 9 gems. As I said earlier, he has written about 500,000 songs. Each one is a gem. However, somewhere in 1950s, 1940s, some of the scholars got together and they picked from this ocean of gems the 9 Neru Krithis, the 9 special gems, Nava Ratna Malika, the garland of 9 Krithis, 9 gems. So we are going to start. The first song is nothing but his deity, Lord Sriman Narayana or Lord Sri Rama. The first song in Nataraga is Jaya Janaki Kanta, full of adjectives. The specialty of the song is it's full of adjectives. Everything to talk about. Oh Lord Rama, the husband of Sita, the one who protects good people, the one who has infinite qualities, the one who is Dasharatha's putra, the one who killed Ravana, the one who is friend of Shiva, the one who is calm as a sea, the one who forgives for all the mistakes, the one who is the sun or moon, the one who knows all Shastras and all Vidyas, and the one who is an Aprameyan, who is beyond all the Vedas, none other than Lord Sri Rama, Lord Narayana. The first song, Jaya Janaki Kanta.
I kindly request all of you to switch off your mobiles and or put it in silent mode so that all of us see Krishna in different formats of Purandaradasaru Krithis. And Veena Garu has taken a lot of time in doing a lot of research in getting this kind of stuff, and she has done. We will start with the first one, Jaya Janaki Kanta, Ragam Nata, Tada Kandacham. Jaya Janaki Kanta, Jaya Sadhu Jaya Vimuta, Jaya Dumani Manata, Jaya Bhagyavuta, Jaya Jaya ಸಕಲ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಚಾರ ಜನನ ಜನ ಮಂದಾರ ದುಃಖಸಿತಾಂಬೋಧವದನ ವಿಶ್ವಮಯ ಸದನ ಸಕಲ Whoever knows to sing, all of you can sing.
The next gem. Until now we said Jaya Jaya, glory to Lord Rama, victory to Lord Rama, Jaya Jaya, and it contained full of adjectives. Perumaloda perumaya padino. Krishna, Rama, who is also Krishna, he was an excellent dancer. Once he was dancing, not on a regular stage, he was dancing on the hood of a snake. Now when he is dancing, Purandaradasa is describing the scenario, the scene, what exactly is happening when Lord is dancing on the snake. In the sky, all Brahma and all the Devatas have assembled to see Krishna dancing. And then the beautiful ladies, Ramba and Urvashi, they start doing Bharatanatyam. Now Tumburu, he start putting the talam. And the Narada, he starts singing songs. And all the other Devatas are doing flower shower. And all the Gopikas and the devotees, on the other end, they are singing the stotrams. And the Kalinga's wife, the Nagakannikas, they are praying to Lord Krishna for being, please have some mercy on Kalinga. So they are praying. Some are putting flowers, some are praying, and now the demons looking at all this thing, ಕಕ್ಕಸವನೆ ಕಂಡು ರಕ್ಕಸರು ಭೀತಿಯಿಂದ ದಿಕ್ಕು ದಿಕ್ಕುಗಳಿಗೆ ಓಡಿದರು. So the demon, when they saw this whole thing that's happening, the demons are running in all the directions. Now Purandaradasa is questioning, if all this is happening, chikkavanivanalla, he is not a small child, but he is a small child for Yashoda. So Yashoda, come and hug your son and love your son. He's saying both. Chikkavanivanalla, Purandara Vitala. He's not a small child because he's doing such wonderful thing. But he is a small child. So Yashoda, please come. Please come and hug your child. Adidano Ranga Adbhutadindali Kalingana Paneyali. The Ranga danced on the hood of the snake in ecstasy. In ecstasy. Let us all visualize while singing, when Krishna is dancing, what others are all doing. We talked about the glory of the Lord. Now we went on to explain how beautiful Krishna's dance was. Now, if Krishna's dance is nice, Krishna's namam is more nice. He is telling all the people, listen, there is a candy, there is a sugar candy, kalkande. It is sweeter. If you think kalkanda is sweet, this is sweeter than kalkande. It has better qualities than kalkande. The name of the candy is Krishnanamam. The Krishnanamam candy is so good, you don't have to carry it on the bullock cart. You don't have to carry it in a gunny bag to save it. You don't have to carry it from santege hogi. You don't have to go from market to market to market and stand there from morning till evening to sell your candy. It is easily sold because whoever buys it, it makes their tongue sweet. But once their tongue is sweet, once they know, if once time you know this sweet, how sweet it is, you are not going to leave it. And this is, you don't even have to pay taxes in the market for this kind of a candy. So why don't you buy it? It is nothing but very sweet. So he is asking, Purandaradasa is asking everyone, come, please buy this candy. Kallu sakkare, kalkande, kolliro, please buy this sugar candy. It is the best for you. It will not rot. You will always gain from it. There is no loss. Always profit. So why don't you buy it? Kallu sakkare, kolliro, nivella, all of you, please buy this Kallu sakkare emba Krishna nama. We talked about how Krishna Nama itself was so sweet. Now, Purandaradasa as a devotee, he's considering himself in the position of Yashoda. He is calling Krishna to come running to him. Why? Krishna, not just come slowly, come running to me. Why? I want to hug you. I want to caress you. I want to love you, Krishna. Please come running to me. Don't make any delay. And when you are coming, I see that your padam, your feet, they are so beautiful. They are like lotus flower. And your geche, the anklets are making dimi, 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 such beautiful sound. And your eyes are bright like a lotus flower. And your body without no faults. It looks so beautiful. Mohana Kayane. And the lover of music, Krishna, just come. Please come. Not just come. Come running to me. Odi Baraya, Vaikuntapati, Ninna, Noduve, Manadaniya. I want to see you until my complete heart satisfaction. Come running to me, Krishna. Come running to me.
Ganga
The Lord who has come running to us. He is no less. He is the master of all gods. There might be people go to different planets like Mars, Ravi, Chandra, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani. All these planets, they are all below Sriman Narayana. Sriman Narayana is the ultimate. Purandaradasa says, why do we need to go to all the planets who are under Sriman Narayana? We have direct access to Sriman Narayana. We can go to Sriman Narayana himself. In the ella grahatakku adhipati, sakala graha balavu neene sarasijaksha. Why do we have to go to all these when we can go directly to Sriman Narayana? Because Sriman Narayana is the ultimate. If you talk about good day, he is good day. If you talk about good night, he is the good night. If you talk about good season, he is the good season. You talked about Ugadi, Yugada, Adi, Ugadi. That is him. If you talk about a Homa or Yajna or a Havan, that is all Sriman Narayana. Yellame the Narayananda. So when we have access to go to Sriman Narayana, Sakala Grahatakum Adipati Balam Avandan. Why can't we go to him? Sakala Grahabala Nine, O Sarasi Jaksha.
Draupadiya Manavakaya
This is a very unique song where Yashoda, mom, is instructing her baby Kanna. Kanna, எனக்கு பயமா இருக்கு. வெளியில போகாத. Don't go outside, okay? Krishna, when you go outside, you know what is going to happen. All those devotees, they are looking for you. They'll grab you and take you away. She's trying to threaten Krishna. Now if you go, Kanna, Krishna, don't go வெளியில போகாத. அங்க போனா என்ன ஆயிடும் தெரியுமா? What will happen? Now all these Bhagavatas and Munis, they are all every day praying, where is God, where is God? As soon as they look at you, they say, this is the most valuable item that I have found for today. And they'll grab you and take you away. And all these Gopikas, they're all complaining about you, right? Don't believe them. They are there to take you away. And when they see you, Magugala Manikyanendu, you are the best. You are like the gem, the topmost of all the children. They know that. Kanna, they're going to grab you and they take you away. And all these other devotees, they are all searching for you because they want something from you. But you know what? They will lure you. Kanna, inga vaapa, venne tare. Inga vaapa, benne kodtini Krishna, benne kodtini. They will offer you little benne. Just for the sake of benne. They will catch you and go, Krishna. Kanna, pogade Kanna. வெளியில போகாத. போகாதீரலோ ரங்கா. கண்ணா, போ வேண்டாம். She's requesting. Let's all become Yashoda and tell this Krishna not to go outside of here. Yashoda said, or the devotee said, Kana, don't go outside, stay within, right here. Now Purandaradasa goes on to explain, if you have faith in Lord Krishna, how strong you can be. He goes on to say, Na ninna dhyanadoliralu mikka heena manavarenu maduvarayya. If I am meditating on you, O Lord, and if the O merciful one, if I am meditating on you, people who envy me, people who want to hurt my feelings, nobody can do anything. People who are jealous of me, even if they all come together, nobody can touch me. Now, can the ants come near the fire? Not possible. That way, you will make me like fire. And those ants, they can't even come near me. So please continue to show, be merciful on me, Krishna. Please, naninna dhyanadoliralu mikka heena manavarenu maduvaru. If a thief sees the treasure inside a mirror, can you steal it? So, Krishna, I am at your feet. Naninna dhyanadoliralu.
Veena Mohan
We're going to take a break for about 5 to 10 minutes.
I think I broke your established protocol. I remember you said in the beginning there is no break, we will finish it. Unfortunately, I need to take a few minutes of the break because we have a guest from one of our bank has come here and we just wanted to thank them. Come on, Dee. Before they show up anything, I just want to introduce them. We just established, this is an upcoming temple. You know, 4 years back we purchased this property and then we took a mortgage to build this place. We paid off both of them. Now we are getting a bigger plan for the construction of Srivari temple. So we need a lot of help, not only from among us, but also from a big institution, rather institution with a big heart. Okay, I could put it like that. We established a relationship with Investors Bank. They are from the Investors Bank. He is our focal person in charge for so many branches here. And Mr. Khalid is a manager. He is also in North Brunswick, right? In North, my memory is good. North Brunswick. They are here. We established with them for not only they were helping us, we park all your money. When I talk about the money, you all know Tirupati is the most richest. Our Perumal has 8 Lakshmis in his body. So you don't need to explain why he is rich. But me as an administrator, I look at our success by the amount of money we are raising towards the construction of the temple. It's simple as that.
It's a nice day.
We have, right at this point, within a very short period of time, thanks to all the donors whose names are there, we have raised $2.3 million. When I say 2.3 million, this is not a commitment. This is the money, they hold it in their bank, and as a non-voluntary, non-profit organization, they promote our temple activities in addition to providing a very high interest rate for us. Okay? Now they are here. Last year when we did the Navaratri Utsavam for 9 days, all the 9 days we had the musicians here. They were performing it for Perumal. I approached them just 2-3 days before. I asked Dee, we have a social program, cultural event, is there any way, anything they could do? Without hesitation, they just gave $1,000 immediate check. And that's the first time we received some money from the bank. Tell you, very difficult to take the money from them. They always take it from us. I'm saying right in front of them. So we took it from the mouth of the elephant, $1,000. But for me, if I know I could take 1,000, I could take more. So today they are here to present a check for us without no strings attached. Absolutely. For all the audience and the artists, that's why I took a break to thank them. Here is the check they wanted to offer. You could show this. Here is the Ramanuja mission for amount of So we are getting a check for $10,000 and I am going to ask the respectable our treasurer of our temple to get this check from him. And if somebody will take a picture of him. So I wanted to thank Dee for coming all this way. This is the program going from 2:30 in the afternoon. So, and then, Madhava, you got the invitation? Now I took $1,000 last year. Now I just took $10,000. This becomes history for me. Even though I didn't cash my check in my pocket book, that's a history. So we need to move forward. So, you remember May 27th is the first Avadara Utsavam for our Srinivasa. We are completing 1 year. We are coming out with a 10-day program on June 4th, which is the last day of that function. We are going to have the groundbreaking ceremony for the next temple. But every day we have invited all the musicians to come and celebrate. The mission of our temple is not only religious, but it also to promote our community and sustain the great culture what we have. So with that, I wanted to thank you and give you our first invitation for the program. Please, now I'm going to conclude with one thing. May 27th, Investors Bank is going to be physically here with a table to promote their products. Okay? Now, they have given me an assurance. The moment each one of us enroll and open up an account, you could go and read it in Google, the Investors Bank. I must have done a lot of research if I'm putting a 2.4 million of our hard-earned cash. You see how much of an inquiry I might have done. If all of you, I know we all have a different banks, but if we could start enrolling in Investors Bank, they have a fantastic online banking. A program at which the money they hold in our account, we get a certain part of it. I'm going to leave to Dee to talk about this for 2 minutes, but only thing is, they are going to be here on 27th May here. So we expect all of you to come. Definitely I'll ask Lavanya to make another musical concert because I hope you stay up to that point. So this is a great event and I wanted to hand over the mic. Thank you very much, Dee.
Thank you, Mr. Puri, for the introduction. It's our pleasure to supporting Sri Balaji Temple. And first of all, this is a real check for you. We would love to be here. The program we have, it's called Infinity Program. It's only for non-profit organizations. Minimum 10 people has to join it, and we already have a relationship. So the more people join, quarterly basis, we give interest based on whatever is in their total checking account on money market or CD. Temple gets quarterly check. Check could be minimum from $75 to $1,000 each quarter. So if you have an account, basically you're supporting the temple itself. You're giving back money to the temple. So we will be coming up with more information, as long as we can get minimum 10 accounts enrolled. That should be minimum to $75, but it can go more. The more you guys commit to the temple, they get the money. So that's our commitment. And in future also, we will be doing another, because annually we have a foundation where we can donate to nonprofit organizations. And it's our pleasure this year, and when the anniversary comes, I'll ask Mr. Puri to reapply. So it's not this one-time $10,000 check. You will be getting more money from us. It's our commitment to you guys. But thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Actually, that 0.25%, it doesn't come from your money, it comes from the bank.
Yeah.
Just clarification, actually.
Thank you very much. Again, I apologize to Vid.T.S. Krishnamurthy for the interpretation. Nice going. Ms. Veena, continue please. Thank you.
The next song is Krishnamurthy Kanna Munde Nintidantide. As though I feel that Lord Krishna has come and is standing before me. So he goes on to describe what he sees. Krishna. Krishna has a beautiful kirita on his head, and there is a beautiful tilakam on his forehead, and he is wearing a nice necklace and with a big kaustubam, big pendant. And when he is playing the flute, he is swaying, and the pendant is also swaying along with him. Not only that, in his waist, he has a nice vodyanam, which is shining. And the pitambaram that Krishna is wearing is shining like as though it is 100 suns together. It is shining that way. And he has got geje, nupura, kadaga in his feet, which is making a beautiful sound. So Purandaradasa, through his inner eyes, he is seeing Krishna in his heart and he is describing for us. While singing this song, let us try to get this Krishnamurthy in front of our eyes, that he is standing right amongst us. Krishnamurthy kanna munde nintidantide.
Krishnamurthy Kannamule Nindidambide Krishnamurthy Kannamule Nindidambide
Bye.
This is the last song of the 9 gems before Mangalam. Before Mangalam, this is the 9th song. This is such a beautiful song, the way it has been composed. Purandaradasa uses a lot of rhyming words. Galu galu, hole hole, nalli nalli, thala thala, kini kini, jana jana, dana dana, mina mina, hidi hidi, dudu dudu, nadi nadi, bidi bidi. Look at this composition, such a beautiful rhyming words. Yashoda has lost her son. She's asking all the gopikas, Bandanene, Ranga, Bandanene, Bandana, Ungataka Bandana, Ilila Ungataka Bandana, Ranga, Bandanene, Amma Gopi, Ungataka Bandana, Soluma. If the gopi is looking at her, she's explaining what Krishna looks like. You know, my son, he has the gejje in his leg that is making galu galu sound. And his feet, hole hole, they're shining. They're shining. And then he has got a beautiful leaves like in his finger ring. The unguram, he has a unguram in his hand. And he is totally shining from top to bottom. Have you come? Have you seen him? Has he come to your house? But if he comes, hidi 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 endu Purandara Vittalana vidada avana kandipa pudichidu romba polladavan hidi 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 endu Purandara Vittalana dudu 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 ne oduta. You please try to catch him because he's very mischievous, because dudu 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 he'll run away from you, but somehow go and catch him softly. But you know what he will do? But hold a hand tight, okay? Because bidi, 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 he will shake his hand and somehow he will escape and he will run away. That is the kind of, that is my boy, that is my child. Matigala, Andamari Kandana Vandana, Ungataka Vandana. Did he come to your house? Bandanene, Ranga, Bandanene. Let's ask, where is Krishna? Purandaradasa was asking, Kanna Vandana, Bandanene, Ranga, Bandanene, Kadichitam Pole. Dasa concludes saying, today is a good day. Today's star is a good star. Today Karna, good Karna. Today yoga, good yoga. Everything is auspicious, good. Everything is good today. When is that day? That is everything, every minute, every second of the day is good. The day we see Kanna in our hearts. The day we see Kanna in our heart, Indina Dinave, Yendina Dinave, Andina Dinave, Indina Dinave, Shubhadinavu, Dinavara, Shubhavara, Indina Karna, Shubhakarna, Indina Yoga, Shubha Yoga. Endu Purandara Vithalana Nenada Dinave. The day that we get Kanna in our heart, everything becomes auspicious, everything becomes good. Today, it is an auspicious day for all of us as we all get to sing the glory of Lord Krishna, Lord Sriman Narayana, learn about this Saint Purandaradasa under the guidance of Vidwan T.S.K. sir, as fondly, affectionately called, in very devotional environment in front of Lord Sriman Narayana. Let us all agree with each other. Today is the best day. Indina Dinave, Shubha Dinavu.
First of all,
Yudina Dinave, Shubha Dinavu, Yudina Vara, Shubha Vara, Yudina Dinave, Shubha Dinavu, Yudina Vara, Shubha Vara, Yudina Kare, Shubha Nare, Yudina Kare, Shubha Nare, Yudina Dinave, Shubha Dinavu, Yudina Vara, Shubha Vara. Indina Yoga, Shubha Yoga, Indina Karana, Shubha Karana, Indina Yoga, Shubha Yoga, Indina Karana, Shubha Karana, Indina Purandara, Rayana, Yundu Purandara, Rayana, Samandashana Puna, Chandashana Puna, Manmanobhistadaataram Sarvabhishapalapradam Manmanobhistadaataram Sarvabhishapalapradam Purandaradasam Vande Vasashreshtam Dayanidam Purandaradasaru Vande Vasashreshtam Dayanidam Vasashreshtam Dayanidam Vasashreshtam Dayanidam. Thank you.
hand to the wonderful Purandara Aradhana we had. With a great introduction on the Purandaradasa's introduction, Sri Veena ji gave an excellent introduction to the kids. Everybody became silent and started enjoying the story of Purandaradasa. Thank you very much, Veena. I must say that a lot of work had gone behind the practice right from Lavanyaji had contributed and started the idea of having Sri T.S.K. to guide us. When we started, there was, I think, very few selected. The front rows, or probably a few little bit of back rows were very proficient, but there were a lot of amateurs who were just aspiring to sing, but they didn't have the technique or the know-how how to do that. And with a great guidance with Mama, so pleasant and really encouraged those who never had an experience, and it also added nuances to all those already were experienced with singing and different way of performing. And I don't have to really say about Purandaradasa's Kirtanas, all those with the explanations that Veena ji gave that. It was so much of resemblance that really brought all of our Alvars, Pasurangals, like especially Nammalvars. Inge Pogam, Inge Rebri Cholaveri, Nale Tutte Engam Pogari, Inge Anvari Pasurangal, and Swami Desikans, Every and the Navanita Natyam, Gabriela, dance Adoro, and the Relati Podanda was. Plus, at the same time, there are many pasurams where Alvars, Pasurangals were, very rhyming, like Dimi Dimin Ramari, Adi Adi, Ascend, over a number of Pasuratium, it could correlate to all those things. And with a great effort, I again want to really thank everybody, especially Sri T.S.K. sir, to give a great encouragement for all of us. I just want to recognize everyone's efforts on putting it for last 2 months or even more than that. Mama was in India and we had a Skype call. He was so particular about the Shruti and everything, which had a better fidelity compared to the telephones. He said, I want to have a Skype call. And there are many people who benefited out of it. Whoever learned first, they started teaching the others, and that became more and more effective for them to have this wonderful kacheri on this day. And it was also a precursor, because our Perumal Navanitha Krishnan has gone on Dolai across all the states of US. Anytime is expecting back. April 8th. And this is a wonderful precursor to welcome him. Once he comes, he will definitely say, Pogadilo Ranga.
And we may have the concert again.
We will definitely have the concert again. I just want Sri T.S.K. Mama to just briefly give a couple of address.
I think a lot of talking has already been taking place. I just want to thank all this entire gang who have gone through my torture for last several weeks. And especially these two, through the phone, through the Skype, through every media that was available, they have gone through the torture, and in turn they were able to do it. It is just, something which was 500 years back. And we remember all the trinities and we keep singing. And it is rare, the one who was a cause for this entire Carnatic music, Sri Purandaradasa was a Pitamaha of this. Basically he was very technically very sound. That's how he was able to find out, like example, to start teaching with the Maya Malapada Raga. Every Shruti is very close to the next. And as well as every alternate Shruti is very far away. Sa to Ru is very close, Ri to Ka, Antaragandharam is the furthest, the longest gap that you can have. Similarly, finding out the Suladi Talas and 35 Talas or 175 Talas by Purandaradasa. And whatever he has said 500 years back or 510 years back, is applicable even today. Adadella Odite Aitu was applicable on that day. Adadella Odite Aitu is applicable today. Next 1000 years to come, Adadella Odite Aitu is applicable. Indina Dinave Shubhadinavo is applicable on that day. That day was also good. It was good. Next 1000 years to come, it will be good. All the other things, whatever he has said, it's applicable. And only thing is, in a country like this, you all come away all the way away from the basic Bharat. And you're all learning and so much interested to sing. I'm very, very happy. And I thank Lavanya ji and the temple committee to allow us to do this small seva. I'm eternally thankful to all of you. Thank you, Veena. Thanks to all the accompanied. Thanks to you.
I sincerely thank T.S.K. sir for being here and supporting and bringing this program together. I'd like to give him an extended applause and thanks here. It just so happened that he's here and we were able to do this. And my extended thanks to Veena Mohan. She prepared and she worked through this a lot and reviewed it. And I know she's been working on this for almost a month and a half. So I extend her a big applause. And come to think about everyone who sang here today, I would like to call out Tara Mohan. She is Tara Balaji, sorry. She's actually, she also didn't know the Krithis, and she happened to learn the Krithis, and she worked with the other participants here to bring them up to speed. And she worked a lot helping out the others learn as well. There were quite a few who knew it, but a lot of them didn't know it. And she did learn the Krithis herself first, and she transferred the knowledge. She was always afraid I may be doing the wrong thing. So somehow it all came together. Give her an extended round of applause. I think there is what I talked about T.S.K. sir was, I think his contribution to bring this together is one thing, but bringing everyone up to speed in a matter of like 3 or 4 sessions was a huge uphill task for him. Typically, this is start in a period of 5 days with several practices, but this was like almost a crash course in learning these Krithis. So a few of them here have taken the workshop and they do understand what it takes. So he's taken a lot of effort and strain to make this happen for us, and patiently worked with everyone and brought this together. We've had about 3 to 4 rehearsals, and he's patiently been with us in all the rehearsals and made this happen. Thank you so much again. On the accompaniments today, we've had Raghu and Gopal on the violin. Raghu is, both of them are T.S.K. students, and Raghu has been with us for all the rehearsals. Thank you so much. We have Pragnya on the Veena. Today she also made it to 3 rehearsals, and thanks so much. We have Sridhar on the Veena, and Rishi on the Mridangam. And I would like to extend my thanks to Sridhar Swami, Sridhar Vasudevan. He's been with us through all the rehearsals and also supporting me through the program, and I always call him for guidance as well. So thanks a lot, and I appreciate all your support. And we have Karthik here on the rhythm pad. that's the group who sang today and performed, and I don't know how I can mention everyone here, but most of them, a lot of them are here are from the bhajan group, which they showed a lot of interest to come and sing, and it finally happened. I would like to extend my thanks to Sridhar Swami for the audio system. He actually took, without his work, this wouldn't have happened. We came here a couple of times. I came once, probably he has come more times. We got a new mixer, new audio system, new mics. Everything had to be tested. He brought it all together and he has made this happen. It's just so much effort that he has put. I didn't know how I would do this without his support. I would like to give him an extended thanks. And as Mama mentioned, Mr. Satish has donated this new audio system, and we'd like to extend our thanks to him, as well as we're going to use this system again and again for many programs. It's not today, even though it was inaugurated today, and I hope we can do many more programs like this. Thank you so much. And today our webcasting support, we have Kritika who's doing this for us, and she's been consistently doing it. And I looked at the transmission, it's excellent, and she's been doing a great job. And not only here, the people here have been able to experience the Sevaa with Perumal. I'm sure a lot of them are watching it on the webcast as well. Thank you so much, Kritika. And I would like to extend my thanks to the temple support, Puni Mama, Swami, and all the volunteers that have made it happen. Thank you so much.
Ms. Lavanya has done a tremendous coordinate working. I think she thanked everybody, so I don't need to redo that. But I have something to do. One is to have the Maryade from Perumal to our Vidwan, as well as Veena Mohan. That is going to be the first order, which we are going to give them the prasadam. Actually, I want to recognize each and every one of you here. Now, honestly, how I feel standing up there and looking at it, half of the girls who are sitting down, they are the wives of our Kaingiriya Paras. Now, you could see whether they come on a regular basis or not, they are here today. All of them. The stage is full. All of them are here. Okay? But seeing them here, producing such an artist work by you, now I remember, I don't know. I usually call them, sweep the floor, take the vessels for cleaning, or iron that. Now I'm afraid whether I could be able to ask this artist whether to do that. But by nature, even though I feel for 20 seconds, I don't keep that forever. So don't worry about it. As soon as it's finished, we have a lot of work to do. Yeah, that's true though. Okay, maybe you could use the Skype. We wanted to actually appreciate all of you, what you did. And before I honor them, one request. Very difficult to learn something. And once you learn something, then it's very difficult to sustain it. That's the most important part. At the age of 70, I realized I'm so useless standing up, I am never able to perform like you. This is amazing. Half of my age, you are able to do that. Try to sustain it. How do you sustain it? You don't need to go for a movie theater to do that. Come here. This is our temple. Okay, the Perumal is here. If he doesn't want to listen, you think he will make that to happen? As a matter of fact, we don't even advertise this temple. like many other places. The reason being is simple. You have an address. Where do you live? I have an address. I could invite you to come for a lunch or a breakfast to my house. I could invite you to come to my house. Similarly, the Perumal has an address. Whether it's in Tirupati or in Franklin Township, the address is, if you look at it, Srivari Sri Balaji Temple, Sri Vaikuntham Complex. Every one of us want to see Vaikuntham one day or other. You think any one of us has any qualification to invite you to come to Sri Vaikuntham other than the Perumal? So if you are here today, maybe Lavanya was one of the instrumental in bringing you up here. Maybe Tara Balaji learned it and she was the instrument in teaching you to bring you here. Maybe it's written that he need to bring professor to come over here to teach, to provide. He could have taken you to any temple. There are bigger temples, more mics than we have. We are trying to catch up with other temples. At least Stephen got 11 of us already. Okay? So, please, as I said, sustaining anything you learn is very important. We have a bhajan goshti on the first Sunday of the month. Every first Sunday, they come like 20, 30 people. They sincerely, they practice and do it. So what you do is, with the blessings of your Guru, that's the most important, with his blessings, with directions, you try to continue that. Maybe once a month, I promise I give you all the mics. Satish has brought that. So you could come over here as a group and then you could say, Mama, I wanted to do it with the temple. Not only the Purandaradasa, but also we wanted to learn, many other kirtanas, and then we want to present it. That is what will make people happy. When we are happy, Perumal is automatically happy. I always take the privilege because I serve him 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. On that, I stand in front of you and say, when I say he's happy, even if he's not happy, he's going to be happy. That's what our Alvas taught us. So he's very, very happy to see you all. Please take a commitment, take a sankalpa. Maybe Tara, one of you should take the leading role and say, girls, I think Lavanya are in for a party for you. This is great. After that, you decide which Sunday you wanted to come back here as a group and try to do the same thing once a month. That's not too much to ask. Please do that. I request Professor to come over here to accept the Perumal Prasadam. Thank you. See, this is the same Perumal Vastram. Any artist who performs at Tirupati receives it. This has such a value. In Tamil, in one of the things what we say is, Uduttu Kalaithanin Ida Adai Uduttu Kalathadu. When Perumal is having something, to get that as a prasadam is one of the most auspicious things anybody could get on that. Thank you very much. God bless you. And then we usually give it to the kids, but now he has come here This is a certificate from Srivari Sri Balaji Temple, certificate of token of appreciation from the Perumal for performance today. Thank you very much. Now we are going to offer the same Perumal Maryada to Ms. Veena Mohan. Again, this token of appreciation from our temple. There are two more people I wanted to do that. We praise them by thanks, but I don't think that should satisfy me. Satish, please come over here. I was in India, there were so many emails came from Satish. I want to buy this, Mama, are you okay? I'm so ignorant about this system, I didn't even know anything why he's even asking me. But I have seen that. I wanted to thank you and your family. God bless you. Now, two more people I want to do. See that? I was always worried when somebody said there are going to be more than 50 artists or 35 artists. This is upcoming temple. We never had any experience. Do you think any one of us has built a temple before? Not me, definitely. But you are able to come to this level with the help of so much of volunteers. And I wanted to thank my friends. And one more artist is Karthik. Come on.
Yeah, just for Karthik, he wasn't part of the group. We just, we invited him just by a phone call and he showed up and he was with us, so that's great. Thank you so much.
This is the last one. I know how difficult to be in administration, day by day, to handle hundreds and hundreds of people. It's so difficult to do that.